Dear students of class 9, today's teaching the Indus Valley Civilization, the first lesson. Already I have completed teaching of this lesson. Only on request of a few students, same lesson I am going to re-explain. Please go through it properly. The Indus Valley Civilization. What is the definition of civilization? Civilization means a large section of people living within the same society share their own culture. Share their own culture is known as civilization. And next one, around 3000 BC, the Chalcolithic settlements began to grow into, elaborate villages and gradually expanded into cities, But man was farming extensively. At the time when the Bronze Age began, that time before the Bronze Age, man was extensively farming. They got themselves involved in agriculture, and it was their main occupation. But afterwards, with the emergence of new cities, the growth and development in various parts of that settlements of the civilization, crafts developed, exchange of goods, wood grains also have become the earliest form of trade. There was a barter system in trade and commerce. It flourished throughout the country during that period. And this civilization, in the year 1921, Dairam Sahani discovered the city of Harappa beside the river Ravi. Soon after, another archaeologist, R.D. Banerjee, discovered Mohenjo-daro civilization beside the river Indus. Since this civilization was discovered beside the river Indus and with its other tributaries, this civilization is known as Indus Valley Civilization. The civilization scattered in various parts of India, Gujarat, like Rajasthan, Kalibangan in Rajasthan, Kodzi, Amri in Assam, Dholhira in Gujarat, Punjab, Alamgir, Uttar Pradesh, and so on, and present day of Pakistan, But these all are a part of present day of Pakistan, the Harappan and Mohenjo-daro civilization. Now, urban planning. The discovery of this civilization marked the beginning of a new civilization where people started living socially and unitedly. They had their life, were able to lead a very luxurious life because of their enormous income, huge income. But only because of that reason, their cities were divided into two parts. One part means the distinguished people, the rich people, they lived on the raised platform known as citadel, and the people having low income, they lived in the lower part, and that lower part, and in between the upper part and lower part, there was a wall. There was a wall in order to differentiate between the upper class people and lower class people. And next one, town planning. Town planning. The Harappan people utilized, the Harappan people, introduced a good system of town planning. What is about it? There was a good system of drainage, wide roads, houses were constructed beside the besides the two sides of the main road, and there was no windows and doors facing the main road, but facing the narrow lanes of their houses. And burned bricks also were used while constructing the houses. They never used other items. Basically, burned bricks were used, and each house had its own toilet and a good system of four-tiered primary building also was there, and during this time there was also a good drainage system introduced by the Harappan people. People had good hygienic sense. The hygiene also was given importance because they introduced a good system of drainage duly covered, and the usable drainage water was disposed of regularly uh, in the morning by means of their own efforts, because they always became careful of their health and hygiene. Drains were made of mortar, lime, and gypsum, and besides, it shows that Indus people were very concerned about their hygiene. And next one, monumental architecture. It is said that one prayer hall was there where important decisions were taken, and that prayer hall was known as Assembly Hall, where there was a good where people gathered, assembled, and heard the various discussions of the of the ruling class people or distinguished people. Their prayer hall was used for not only for a praying purpose, but also to take decisions of the group of people, those who are important in the society. They called a meeting, and other people they used to go, and they heard their discussions, their debates. Now the Great Bath. Another most important achievement of the Harappan people was the Great Bath. It was discovered at Mohenjo-daro, building made of bricks and coated with natural tar. And this was size of the pool itself is 12 meter in length and 7 meter in wide, and 2.5 meter in depth. That is also a very good system, Great Bath. It was used during the time of rituals, during the time of religious ceremonies, around the swimming pool or Great Bath. There were galleries and rooms. There are two types of rooms, one for men and one for women. They were women were allowed to take their bath first, then men. And water also was a very good system of changing in a regular day. In a regular way, water was changed through a channel, refilled through another duct, and by this way they maintain a very neat and very clean water, a very usable water, but very clean, neat and clean. They always stressed on cleanliness. That's why they always disposed of water after once used. And next one, the great granite. A number of granaries were discovered in Harappa. These granaries also were a part of their civilization because people were agriculturists. They were fond of cultivate various types of crops. For these reasons, there were many granaries discovered from various parts of our country, India, discovered which may have been used for threshing the grain. It is possible that grains collected from the peasants and tax stored in the granaries. That's why these granaries were built near the river side, because of their conveniences, so that they could carry the goods. They could supply their productive items from one place to another through boats. The next one, dockyard. Dockyard also Gulf of Campbell, Lothal, industrial civilization. It had facilitates for repairing. There had so many facilities for repairing purpose, and that the people of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization, they maintained. They led overseas trade with other countries. So many dockyards also were discovered, and proved that they led overseas trade. Proved that they were good traders, and they were careful of the studies of waves and currents of the rivers and seas. Now, economic life, next day I shall continue economic life. Today's discussion up to this. And please go through the lesson, go through the chapter. If you have any confusion, you can ask me a question.